All right, so I'm back with another quick video, y'all. I'm still not done with this dragon situation thing. Y'all know I got obsessed with this, but remember what I was telling y'all that right here looked like it got some claws on it? Well, I found claws in Florida or near Florida as well, so I'm gonna show y'all real quick, and I also took a screenshot to look at it because it looked like a snake or something that got killed with his mouth out. In some weird way, Cuba and Dominican Republic, you see these little vines, Honduras, even Belize, um, Costa Rica, and Panama is also kind of connected to this dragon in a weird way. I don't know if that's his wing though, y'all, or got anything to do with his claws. Maybe it's just the type of species of dragon the thing is, man. But you know, like I said, in our world, this type of stuff just really not real. You know what I'm saying? We're human. So we do human things. We believe in human things. We go human places. We do, we human. So don't, we have a right not to believe this if we chose not to. That's in our right. You know what I mean? But if we grew up in a church and those who believe in God and the Bible and the Word, besides everything that has been tampered with, the little bit of belief you do have about the Bible and whatever verses that you chose to believe in, um, if you believing in this dragon and stuff like that, then somehow, some way, you can kind of believe that this thing is real, right? And when the time comes, he's just serving like a prison sentence from the Lord Almighty. But maybe when the time comes, he will arise. But of course, when you get there in person, it's not going to look like that on the map. You see? They said this thing was what? A devil. He is still alive. So if he's still alive and he's a devil, he had power. His tail grew a third of the stars in heaven and cast them upon earth or knocked them down to the earth. Whatever, whether he drew them with his tail and threw them down to the earth, or his tail was just so damn big it just knocked a couple of stars out of heaven. That's how big it was, and the stars fell upon the earth. And so if that's real, uh if this thing was to ever awaken for whatever reason, I don't think we understand how powerful this dragon is. Just by him arising out of that water and maybe flapping his wings once or twice, the tidal wave this thing is going to send across the whole world is going to wipe out the whole world, literally. A nuclear bomb ain't got shit on this dragon arising out of the ocean. Let me say it like that. Because the ocean is so powerful, all this thing got to do is awaken and arise out of the water. When he do that, it automatically, Antarctica's gone, whole South America's gone, and the tidal wave after he get his wings up out of the ocean and all that's gone, whatever route that is that's connected to these little islands and maybe even Mexico, all that's gonna go just by him awakening out of the water, y'all. You see how that thing is connected? God damn it. I don't know, maybe that's the chains that's holding his wings down or something. I don't know how God cursed him to be within the earth. But I found claws in Florida, in North Carolina, and it looked like, see these claws right here? But then again, they don't look like claws when you get all the way up on them. But from a distance like this, it looked like the same wings of a dragon or a bat. You see, let me show y'all. Right here. It's the same exact claws, y'all. Well, not same exact, but looks similar, right? So I'm thinking maybe that's nothing. But look, see? It looked like the wing of something that was there. And I also wanted to point out to y'all, wherever there's kind of, see how it looked like a wing of a bat or a wing of a dragon, the same exact kind of wing. Uh, it's also shallow right here, which could mean that this part of North Carolina and whatever it's connected to, let's see, let's back up and see. Oh, it's just North Carolina. This part of North Carolina could also sink sometime in the future. Just that part, maybe. And it is pretty close to a long ass cliff in the sea, y'all. Cause look, just from it, you might not think about it like that, but just from this little cliff, I'm beginning to think this Earth is a dead animal, y'all. Because that, hold on real quick, this just looked too much like a dragon wing, y'all. I'm sorry, it do look like a dragon wing. You know what I'm saying? It's some kind of dragon wing. But but hold on. Okay, yeah, y'all. I think North Carolina is sitting on some kind of dragon wing as well. It may be a dead dragon, but it's look at the claws. It's sitting on some kind of shit. Yeah, y'all. North Carolina is sitting on some kind of dragon wing. So I'm guessing that in real life this might be a swamp. Some kind of, I'm just guessing, I'm not sure, y'all. Some kind of swampy water or a lake or something that sit right off the coast of the ocean, because that's a dragon wing under there. Under there is some kind of wing from an animal. Maybe a dinosaur, could have been a pterodactyl, some kind of dragon wing. And look at the hole, y'all. This hole that's actually in Virginia. Is that a hole? Swamp. Oh, it is a swamp. National Wildlife. Holy shit. So most of the swamps are pieces of the dragon. We was just born here, right? We didn't make this land. Somebody made this land before we did, and they had to build it out of something. So maybe they made this land out of the dinosaur bones or the animals that they killed and hunted. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but this is some kind of wing, y'all. And look at this. The state of North Carolina sits off a coast of some kind of dragon wing. But look at the distance from North Carolina beach to that cliff in the beach. God damn it. My thing is, what I was trying to tell y'all, just from this cliff alone, right here, to right there, y'all, you might not think about it like that, but that's at least 5,000 feet. It may even be deeper than that, y'all. So imagine how deep all the way down there. Oh my God, y'all. That is, I mean, deep. That's some kind of deep they probably haven't even discovered yet. God damn, y'all. Look at that. Holy shit. Damn, that might be deeper than the part of the sea by the dragon, y'all. Fuck. That is really deep, y'all. That's seriously deep. It sits right off the coast of North Carolina. Ain't no telling what's down there, but that's some kind of wing of an animal. But when I turned it this way, but now watch, coming all the way back to Florida. See the wings, some kind of animal, wings off of some kind of animal. That's what it seems like. So now we turn this way. Look at the tip of Florida. Looks like a broken head of a old snake or a dragon. Because Lake Okeechobee, you see that? It was a massive snake or a dragon or something. And his eyes was busted out in some kind of battle, some kind of fight, something. Right? That's where his eyes was. And his mouth is, or was, hold on, let me erase this up. See the mouth? The mouth was here. So we're just living on a bunch of prehistoric animals that was basically so bigger than we can ever imagine and it just created room for us as what we know Earth, and that's why they probably call Earth a lot. Maybe the Earth is like a graveyard filled with a bunch of old prehistoric animals, or just that's just what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get on the ground, you can't see it. You see the buildings, the apartments, the ground. It just looks beautiful. But the Google imagery can see through all of that from an area view like this and just show you for what it is. Now, I don't think that maybe the Google map can sense like some kind of um, national disaster. And the reason why I'm saying that is I took pictures of this, of the pieces of Florida. Yeah, it was some kind of snake or some kind of dragon that got his, that just, yeah, got killed or something in battle. Um, but anyway, so I said it to say this, how this area is all a park, but it looks different from the rest of the state. And that's because it's just a national park. But I thought, if the people who built this earth thousands, hundreds of years ago, I mean, before we got on this earth, it probably need to be updated. And so according to this map, if I'm guessing correctly, it's showing that this part of Florida is stronger than the rest of than this part of Florida. Because if I'm guessing right, which I might be wrong, of course, y'all, I'm not just 100% on this. It's just my guesstimation. Maybe sometime in the future, this probably will collapse. This part of South Florida, and this part will still stand. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, but it's just showing like that because it's a park. A lot of bushes, so that could mean nothing at all. So we got to keep that in mind as well. But it's just weird how it shows up funny on this map. And we know it's all bushes, you know what I'm saying? And when you zoom in on it, you're going to be like, man, that ain't going to fall. You know what I'm saying? It just look like that. And it could be right. Looks like some kind of dinosaur head, though. And so I took screenshots of that, and I looked at this part as well, because according to the Google map, it's showing all of this could collapse in the future as well sometime. All right here. Oh, hold on. Let me show. Oh, what? All right, yeah. All right here. Showing that it's weak. It's been maybe soaking up too much water. I don't know. But it's just weak. That's just what it looked like. But when you get there in real life, you see how healthy the streets is. It ain't like that. So that's why I say nothing might not happen, It just looked weak on the map. But it's really not. You know what I'm saying? And when you go over here to New Orleans, you see something strange too, right here. It's according to this map, it's showing that all of this area is weak. Now, to us, of course, it's 10 times strong. To us, we walk on the ground and shit over there, you ain't gonna feel nothing because we human. It's strong. But maybe according to the map, it's showing that sometime in the future, that area is gonna collapse. Or it's gonna shrink or something. The water gonna swallow it up. Something. It's just showing something, But that's kind of all for this video. I don't want it to be too long. Just make something. And the cliff off from where New Orleans at is far as hell too, though. Damn, that's a lot of ocean down there. But it ain't nothing like the South Carolina one. Even the Florida one got a little break because the ocean off of Florida where Miami at, now if you've been there in real life, you know that shit is really deep in real life. And that's just right here, according to Google. That ain't shit. You feel me? That's just a little drop because you'll come up to can't do it like that. You got to draw it like this. So from the top of Miramar right there to the bottom of the ocean, that got to be maybe, it could be 3,000 feet. I don't know. It's just really deep. But even that ain't got nothing over here on this cliff over here, South Carolina. Oh, Lord, I mean North Carolina. Shit, y'all, look at that. God, that's a serious drop. I mean, that could go all the way down there. You know what I'm saying? That's really deep. Anyway, catch y'all in this video, or it looked like that. Maybe it's not that deep, but that's just how I'm reading it. But I like to say that so I don't seem like I'm just a know-it-all, because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want nobody to think that I'm thinking that I know everything I'm talking about. I'm just fascinated about this stuff. Researching this stuff. Learning, I guess. But yeah, catch y'all in this video. Oh, did I show y'all some clips of that dragon real quick? Let's go back to some clips of the dragon. See, this is the screenshots that I took because I wanted to run them through different photo clips. But I've also did clips of the dragon, and it just looks too much like a dragon. I don't know. And it's funny how in this picture, this collide, now all of a sudden this looks like an eye. It looks like an extra head. So I don't know, y'all. I think I 100% believe this until something changes. I just think it just looks way too much like a real dragon for me not to believe it. And I don't think that's a coincidence for the dragon to just be in that spot out of all places of the world and just be happening to look like a damn dragon. And I think this was the clips of Texas, that I was running it through. And I don't know, I think I might have sounded a little bit crazy in that video I did, because this showing that the sinkhole is right here is going to open up sometime in the future. But then it's a lot of lakely water in that, so it might not happen. I don't think it'll happen. Well, I kind of believe it may happen in the future, but it might not. It's just me thinking, because I don't know what I'm saying. It's just a lot of shit like that. And these are just the different images of the dragon tails that I was studying for the dragon in the sea, because I wanted to try to figure out what species of dragon is that's in the water. Like what hell kind of species is it? So I started, and this is an image that's showing that the dragon drawing the stars, knocking down some stars out of heaven, or either drawing it with his tail. If he was that powerful, then he could, when he hit the world, his tail probably extended to what we know now is half the world, because he knew his time was short. So if he was injured, tossed down out of heaven, and he already had powers within the heavens, he was a great dragon. Even if his tail was short, he could have, with his powers, somehow made his tail grow as far as all that. But you see his tail actually knocking down some of the stars, and they fall into the earth as he, looks, waiting on the lady to deliver her baby. But this dragon actually had 7 heads, like the Bible spoke about, versus the dragon we seen only got 1. But anyway, so I was just looking at these different dragon tails, and then this one also kind of looks like the dragon. I gotta do some collide in the next video. That one also looks like the dragon tail, because if we go here in the sea and check it out, you see that. Oh man, hold on, am I still there? Oh, okay, yeah. You'll see that it kind of looks like that, and I'm gonna end it on that real quick, y'all, because I don't want it to be that long, and it already has, because I've been BSing around. Hold on. Okay, see. Let's go right over to its tail. We should be almost there. Yep. Here we go. See? Turn it back downside right. And then how it just starts to spread all out all kind of ways. It's similar to those dragon tails. But anyway, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Stay safe. Peace out.